Good morning. It is the 19th of June and it's daily devotional time. Today's theme is a little longer. Sometimes being a friend means mastering the art of timing. There is a time for silence, a time to let go and allow people to hurl themselves into their own destiny. A time to prepare to pick up the pieces when it's all over. I think that is probably one of the most profound things I've read this week. I read it and I was meditating on it and I wanted to just rush in here and do daily devotional. Excuse me, I just realized my hair is a complete mess. I think that it's important that, I've talked about it before. We don't live in a vacuum. We are sentient beings. We are individual spiritual beings, and we come to this earth manifestation to learn and to grow from and with one another. And we belong to an infinite community of brothers and sisters. And, most of us, I think, we need each other. We need each other to grow. We need each other to lift each other up and to support one another in the journey, because the journey's hard. And for as much of people that you have that are carers and nurturers and caretakers, you have those that are the victims and you have those that are the victimizers and the perpetrators. And all of these people fulfill a role. It's not random. It may seem random, but it's not. It's actually all written into your blueprint, all of these choices and all of these options. So back to this theme of, sometimes being a friend means mastering the art of timing. Sometimes it's necessary to step back and love your friend, love your neighbor, and allow them to struggle through things a little bit, knowing that it's nothing that you can say is going to help them in the journey, but what will help them is being there for them when they need to be picked up, when they need to be hugged, when they need to be told that they're valued. That's important. That's just as important as giving advice and being supportive. And you can't live somebody else's life for them. You can't do it. It's not possible. And helping someone is not doing it for them. And that's a very difficult thing for some people to learn, is that you can't do it for someone. You have to allow them the grace and the struggle so that they can grow. And it's not an easy thing. I had a friend once who spent a great deal of time saying, "I told you so." And I knew that it wasn't malicious in any way whatsoever, but boy, did it get really tiring to listen to. And then something happened to me where I said to someone, "I told you so," and I felt so horrible for that. I felt terrible for that. And I realized that the reason that I felt terrible in that moment was that wasn't helpful at all. Yes, that person went, had asked for advice, and I had told them what my perspective was, and they went out and did it anyway. That was their choice. Saying "I told you so" doesn't help anybody. It's different when it's an "I told you so" and it's a joking situation. Everybody can laugh about it, but it's a totally different thing when it's a serious situation or they're really struggling with something. So I love that it says here, sometimes being a friend means mastering the art of timing. There is a time for silence, and there's a time to let go and allow people to hurl themselves into their own destiny, and a time to prepare to pick up the pieces when it's all over. Sometimes it's necessary to let them go and have the journey, no matter how painful it is and no matter how much they lash out at you. It's okay. Sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't. And both of those things are okay, because that's their journey. It doesn't make you uppity or better than them or less than them or a terrible friend by letting them struggle. It means that you're honoring their choice And that is sometimes the hardest and the best thing you can do in any friendship. Okay, so today is Friday, and we are in the Beltane. In the Beltane. Friday. Hearer of prayers, you know what moves my heart. Before I set forth to accomplish the deeds of this day, I tune my heart to your music. May I learn to trust your constant help. Faithful companion, teacher of my soul, all souls take the way that they best know. Lead me where my soul shall be inspired to seek fresh transformations as I search for the answers to the issues of this day. I send you all happy blessings, and I wish you all a beautiful day. Get outside. I'm actually about to get ready for my walk. There's been so much that's happened in my life in the last few weeks, and I'll be catching y'all up. But today is Sourdough Canyon Trail, so off I go. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be.